Hello there, Vic Benedict here. We're playing Ninja Gaiden 2 on the Series X, and this is my Mission Mode Master Ninja Difficulty Gaiden walkthrough. We're currently on Mission 13 of 24. It is entitled Defeat 100 Fiends. So, the next mission is also entitled Defeat 100 Fiends, and for these missions, obviously, you gotta stay alive in order to kill the aforementioned number of enemies. But I will say this, and by the way, you get on each of these, on this one and the next one, you get 3 small healing items. But I've got to say, this one is so much more manageable and so much more doable and just downright more enjoyable than Mission 14, which is directly next. You might think, you're in a very narrow environment. You've got fan blades on both sides. Fan blades that, if you, for instance, if you miss a guillotine throw and you throw yourself into the fan, it deals you pretty much all of your health. But the trade-off there is that you can do the same to enemies. And you can go up the ladder. That was one of my early investigations about this, strategies for this mission. But it actually, it's self-defeating to go up there. And the reason is, the only enemies that can go up there are mages, and people are just going to shoot at you from down here, and you're not going to make any progress, any worthwhile progress. It's just a waste of time. And the Tonfa here is so good for dealing with these enemies, and the enemies themselves are much more like they're so much more fair than Mission 14. The next mission is just hell on earth, just absolute hell on earth. It's kind of ironic because you're on the landing strip from the main campaign, the Flying Fortress Daedalus chapter. It's that landing strip, and you have all the room you need to move in the whole wide world. Whereas this one, you're confined to a narrow area, and you would think that with less room it would be more difficult. But this Tonfa just tears everything up. It's so helpful. There's also a nice little alcove over here that you can hide behind, because at certain points you will get pincered by archers and enemies with rocket launchers. So wind blades is so effective here, and the thing is too, the enemy combinations are just a lot fairer on this mission. For the most part, you're fighting ninjas, and the Tonfas work wonders for delimitable enemies such as ninjas. Yes, there are some blood gouges, but there are no like flying enemies such as you'll see in the next chapter. I mean, at the end of the next mission, there's 4 fucking red dragons, and you fight those enemies so rarely that I don't even know how to fight them. I just run from them and they chase me down, and they always catch me. It's horrifying. And it was the last mission I did too, because I did it out of sequence for some reason. And you'll see the achievement come up at the end of the next mission. I was pretty much weeping, like almost crying, because like when I did it, it was so difficult. It's easily one of the hardest missions, and it's arduous and long too. That's the thing. But knowing the spawns here is helpful, but not always crucial. Getting getting your footing off of a wave, starting with the Tonfa, wind pathing off people. Sometimes you can find yourself up on that upper platform. So if you are up there, it's just a waste. I thought that you can get some sort of benefit from going up there, but it's a complete waste. I'm gonna say this like for the 15,000th time. The Tonfa is so good for just decimating this entire mission. It's so good. And the nice thing too is your UTs. The game is generally pretty good when you're close to the fan blades. The game doesn't like push you into the fan blades. They kind of steer you around. It's really considerate, and it's hilarious too when you throw enemies into the fan blades. But guillotine throws are another thing that you'll want to continually do. Try to get red and blue essence from those kills. And as far as I just find this a fun. I think it's one of my favorite missions, and it took me a little bit of doing to actually succeed on it. Because it does seem like it's very difficult, but once you get comfortable with the spawns and realize how good the Tonfa is, and learning how to guillotine throw, to your heaven's content and things like that, and just realizing that there's not much bullshit to this. Now just wait till the next mission. It's just complete trash, and enemy combinations that you're just thinking, what? Who in the hell would put these enemies together? I mean, they pair like red dragons with marionettes with executors, and you've got riot mechs, and it's fucking hard. It really is. And I'm glad I can bring this one to you because, you would think it would be the opposite, but no, it's definitely not. And we got a nice pair of drops there too. That was considerate, but at the very end. Okay, so make sure you're always getting ready to charge. Like get in the middle, start your charge. Because you can redirect your UT when you're doing the Tonfa. And it has a lot of active frames to it, so even if you miss a Tonfa, enemies can walk into it and it can start up again like a chainsaw. It's like, I'll say it, and I'll stop saying it, but it's such a good weapon for its ET and UT. It's incomparable. It puts a lot of the other weapons, ETs and UTs, to literal shame. But that has been mission 13, and then prepare for the next mission, because you're going to need to if you're going to do it on Master Ninja. And one of the worst things, and I'll talk about it in the next video, but you get the same amount of healing items on mission 14 as you get here, but I think that they should have given you grains, not just smaller healing items. But anyway, that has been mission 13. I will see you in the next mission, and hopefully we'll get you through it. It's going to take some doing and some practice and some awareness of what's going on. So I will see you there. And until then, please continue to take care.